Hello. All right. Hey, Frosty, what's up? Okay, so the plan is to finish up 9.2. Last night I made it up to the 4th quest, the first path. So I only have 8 left, right? Hopefully it doesn't take super long. Looking forward to getting to Lotan though. She is a lot of fun. Hey, Truth, what's up? How you doing? Alright, so how's this path looking? That's another one of these protection ones. Need a heal block, tech with armor break or heal block. Oh, I literally just saw a sim doing this path. This is a Howard path. Good, working on a war video, but can't help but lurk. Alright, well, happy to have you lurking, Truth. Hope your war video is good. Okay, armor break or heal block. Penny has heal block, but not really consistent enough. I guess Warlock is a decent option. How's my season so far in SSX? Decent. The very first war, I gave up a death to this awful Enchantress with Silk. I don't feel horrible about it. It was a terrible matchup. Like, it was just really tough. It was that node where she has like a 50% chance to auto block every attack, and I just couldn't get any of the spells removed because she kept auto blocking them. So I did lose an attack bonus there, but other than that, it's been fairly clean. How's your season going so far, Truth? Feels like we could have used a bit more of an off season. Okay, enhanced parry, armor break. Buff toggle unstoppable, always forward. Okay, let's grab Silk. And I guess Titania. That should be fine. So far so good, but you feel me on that off-season desire already? Yeah, the new map is hard. There's a lot of kind of sketchy matchups. It doesn't help that it's new for like the planners and stuff too, so they have to assign things that are a bit trickier than they would have had to in the past. But on the plus side, I've gotten to use some of my favorite champions quite a lot, because Silk is whitelisted, so I've had her a lot. Had a bunch of Shothra fights, which I love, some Chavez stuff, so a lot of champions that I really enjoy, which makes things better for sure. Oops, I should have been spamming. Lift that one. I just want to get to Lotan. Guess I should probably go special ones for the heal blocks. I'm not a fan of these protection paths. Remember to actually get the armor ups this time. It is nice being able to actually get 6 Furies per parry. I'm used to using Howard in PvP content. Oh, come on. Such a nerd, imagine not using auto mash. You can get so much more out of manual mash. It's kind of crazy. Let me clear these protections. There we go. There's the damage I was wanting to see. Morbius. Alright, just watch out for the glides. Ooh. And that first light comes in quick after the glide. Hey, Brian, what's up? How are you doing? Hey there, Neerush. Doing good? Glad to hear it, Brian. without special. There she goes. Is Killmonger next? Yeah. Killmonger, Havoc. Heal blocks up. Ooh, 80k crit. Very nice. Excuse me. Alright, Havoc then on to the boss. This was a quick path. Oh, I could have gotten a bunch more armors. It's always a bit more obnoxious to build Furies against Havoc. Gonna finish him. Yep. Not bad. Hey, Curd Bros. I think Kabammed did a great job with the adjustments to the beta of 9.2. You found it very enjoyable. To be honest, I don't remember the beta very much, but I do remember finding it quite a slog. And I have not found it nearly as long this time. So I think I would agree. But my memory of the original is pretty limited now. Hey there, Samuel. What's up with you? I don't remember what the notes are. Let's just grab Shothra. Any thoughts on the next rank 4? I don't know, Samuel. The leading contenders right now are Penny and Silk, but I want to wait until we at least see who the rest of the Heart of Fire champs are. I don't know that there's much that would change that. Like, I probably wouldn't defer the rank 4 based on any of the ones that we currently know. And I'm not sure that there are any techs or cosmics that I'd rather take up, but I want to at least know what we're working with. Nugget, I am doing good. How are you? Very good to see you. That's unfortunate. This is not going to do much damage. Also, I do not remember how to handle everything here. So it should be better. Oh right, I think he gets the unblockable against the wall. Oh, I forgot to turn off that form. Whoops. Oh well. Should still be able to finish it without too much difficulty. Hey, Cesar. Chiming in to support fellow BG3, that's right. We're going for 100% tonight. Oh shoot. I completely forgot that AQ was on. I will hop in there as soon as we're done with the stream. Raid week spoils me. I didn't mean to throw that. Hey, how are you doing, Cesar? Good to see you. Of course you had to throw that. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, there it goes. A little bit longer than it should have been. Doing some arena just to get back to 10k so you can buy your way to Deathless King Groot. Right, Samael. Gonna be passing on Spring Cleaning so you can grab that Thanos instead. That's... I always am a fan of spending on the guaranteed value sort of things, and I would definitely consider Deathless Thanos a guaranteed value spend. I hope you enjoy him a lot, Samael. I'm a fan of him. He's fun, and he's very strong. Doing good, glad to hear it. I am also doing pretty good. The class 3 to 4 gem, are you talking about from the completion offer? I haven't actually finished completion yet. I'm exploring as I go, but I will pass on it. It's pretty pricey for me. 15k units is not easy to come by. For me, at least. But I may end up spending on Heart of Fire. We'll have to see. They can go unblockable, they can get cleanse. And then special into block. Oh, this is that crazy Pierce one. Okay. Let's grab Valkyrie and Massacre. Did I take Massacre to rank 2 yet? Or is he still at rank 1? Regardless, I should probably bring him. Is block penetration best for his attacker focus? I would guess. Valkyrie obliterated this path. I'll definitely bring her as well. Those two should handle the path pretty well. Then we got a Titania, Dazed and Confused. Whenever they finish a special attack, you get inverted controls. Okay, that's fine. Don't Purify, Cleanse, or be immune. That doesn't seem horrible. I kind of just want to go with Medusa and let's go StarkSpidey and Deathless King Groot, because why not? Check if you need a striker for any of it. Very good call. Even if I don't, I should put one on. Okay, you don't technically need it, but I'll see what I've got. These aren't even assigned, so that's perfect. And then the 3-star Valkyrie on Massacre. Thanks for the call out, Samuel. I completely would have forgotten. Crossbones, that's a little bit obnoxious. Just because you can't parry. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? I wonder when we'll see a 7-star Valkyrie. She doesn't seem out of the question. Oh wow, that's some damage. Val could be amazing, but the need for Sig 200 is a bit off-putting as a 7-star. I mean, she doesn't need Sig 200. For some matchups, that's true. But she could get by in a lot of stuff without Sig 200. I played the 6-star at a low Sig for a while. Okay, I want to try out Massacre. It's been ages since I played this guy. Don't even know how many years. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, not quite. Probably want to stick with Valk then. It's gonna take 2 cycles to finish Massacre. Oh, I missed that shock. Not for you. She's one of those champs where you feel the Sig only becomes worth it for what it does at max. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. But I was just thinking, like, she can still do many, many things without the Sig at all. Unless I'm forgetting an aspect of it. Yeah, the unstoppable counter is the big part. But she still does pretty much all of her damage without that. Unless it's a matchup where unstoppable is an issue. Hey, speaking of Massacre. But for the utility, I would absolutely, personally want her at a high sig. I want you to throw the special one. That's crazy. Which classes do we still have to be announced for the Heart of Fire pool? Cosmic and Tech. And so far they've been going in order. So if they follow that, this week we'll know the Cosmic, next week we'll know the Tech. But they could switch that up. Oops. Oh, why'd you drop your block? And I'm messing up my combo. There he goes. So we'll have 7-star whole thing this week? Oh, I hope not. I really hope not. A week ago you said that's crazy, and then they said Tigra. You're still sticking with Annihilus? Me too, Kurd. My money is still on Annihilus, but the fact that it was Tigra does make me a lot more worried. Red Guardian is going to be part of the pool? No, so Red Guardian is going to be part of the spring cleaning sale. And then the skill for Heart of Fire is going to be Nick Fury. Or sorry, Red Guardian is science. The science for Heart of Fire is I-Bomb. Didn't want you to take that. Man, that evade's so obnoxious. This path was so much fun. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Yeah, I-Bomb. I am excited for I-Bomb. He might be the one I'm most hyped for. Either him or Nick Fury so far. Ooh. That was some damage. Think Tigra is your most wanted? Enjoy her and haven't used her in a long time? Well, I hope you can get her then, Kurd. I'm not a huge Tigra fan. Like, she's obviously insanely strong. But I don't know. Just not the sort of champ I've had a hugely fun time with in the past. Okay, it's Titania. I don't know, let's grab a tuna. Really curious to see who the Cosmic is going to be. Agree that a Nihilus is the more sensible option, but given that they're selling these things, you wouldn't be surprised to see CGR Hulkling. That's kind of where I'm at too, Samuel. She's the kind of champ people love or hate, with a very specific playstyle. Yeah, and she requires so much hyper optimization to the point where like you need to know every individual matchup and exactly how much you can get away with, which sometimes I like that a lot. Like I'm kind of working my way there with Shothra right now, but it's a long road, and I wouldn't want to commit to doing the same thing with Tigra. Maybe I should have brought the Vulture synergy, since it's going to be rooted during special attacks. Oh, right. Want to throw that? Nice and easy. Hey, welcome back, Frosty. Tigra's your favorite non-7-star mystic, so you're really tempted to go for her, but unless you can get an Awakening Gem, you don't know what you do with her. An Undo Tigra is incredibly annoying to play. Right, her Sig is like, that's how she starts with her forms, right? Yeah, that's pretty huge. You're rich? That's right, yeah. Unfortunately, you won't be able to bet any more tonight. Okay, what are the paths looking like here? Scourge, regen, power efficiency too. Clarifies intercepts. Eradicate is special intercepts, but I'm sure that's That's a true intercept. Not like a Herc intercept. And brute force. Well, that's not the craziest. Alright, who likes intercepts? Let's go with like StarkSpidey and Silk. StarkSpidey, Silk, and Shothra should be okay. Quest, this is 9.2.5. So getting close. And let's see what this Black Bolt wants. Make a stand. Whenever either champion blocks an attack, you're inflicted with reverse controls, and if they're already reversed, they return to normal. That's a cool node. I'm looking forward to that one. Don't do a medium intercept, conflictor. That's like a slightly tamer version of the Grandmaster's Phase 4. Almost a Lotan? Yeah, looking forward to it. Let's go Jugs. Oh, Jugs is going to be immune to reverse controls. That's boring. I'll just grab Medusa as well, because why not? Is it day where I live? It's about 7:30 in the evening. Or 19:30 if you're on 24-hour time. I'm on the west coast of the United States. So evening, but the sun is still up. Brute force is going to make this a bit more obnoxious with Spidey. Oops, especially if I do that. Oh, right, I gotta actually clear these. Wow, this is an obnoxious one. Wow, this is gonna suck. Oh, it did count. Maybe it is the generous one. I'm gonna lose like, all of Spidey's health figuring that out. Ah. Okay, well I'm gonna need to restart this. 10 for you, you're over on the East Coast. Okay, nice, Frosty. Hey, Zode, what's up? Alright, let's try this again. Now that I understand it a little bit better. Let's go with Silk this time. Want to throw that? His miss can be such a pain. Especially with the double hit mediums. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, I shouldn't have let him build up that many. I was curious if it was going to be worth it to save up for a bigger burst, but seemingly not. And that's going to be a ton of brute force damage. Hey, if they release this in the same way that they did the Omega Days pool, that spending track, there's the chance for free to play to get lucky. Got your 7-star Mole Man out of just 2 Valiants. That's nice, Samuel. Yeah, I don't know how the format's going to look, but I hope there's an opportunity to get at least a couple of these without spending a ton. You want Tigra, Frosty? Nice. You recommend a special 3 rotation with Silk for this path? Really? Even though that doesn't mitigate the Scourge? What's a champ everyone loves but I hate? Offensive Serpent. I was just talking about this in Sim stream a little bit ago. I hate Offensive Serpent. No! Wow. I forgot about his reversal. hoping to evade that. Always prefer when free-to-play have a chance to get them. Me too, Kirk. I'm not free-to-play, but I'm a low spender, so that's often the only way I can get them too. You rank forward Serpent just for offense? I know you're not alone, Zod. He is a very popular attacker. It's been so useful in content. Oh yeah, he has a ton of utility. No doubt about that. Alright, I'll go for a special 3 rotation. No! Ugh. I've been accidentally activating so many strikers lately. It's not good. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that definitely worked. Scourge doesn't actually reduce your damage at all. If you do special 3, special 2, you don't need to worry about the no debating specials. Triple Fury, everything will die. Yeah, that makes sense. I forget just how much damage the Triple Fury rotation does. I don't get many chances to actually do it. Oh, whoops. On the opposite end of the spending spectrum, but would love to see free-to-play have better chances. Yeah, I mean, I think in general MCOC has a very good balance of letting free-to-play have access to most things and mostly giving spenders early access, I guess. Oh, no, there is my 50%. I forgot that I was going to put her in diamond. Zoned out and it's like, yo, somehow has a rank 4 goal. Then realized it wasn't BG. It's funny, yeah, you get so used to only caring about Battlegrounds and then something like this comes out. I had the same thing earlier when I was fighting Kitty Pride. I was like, wait a minute, 7-star Kitty, when did I miss this? Free to play has access to 3 rank 4 champs as of right now. Yep, that's right. And they'd be a good chunk of their way to their 4th if they were in like High Tier Alliance War and all that. Content has been great so far. Yeah, I've said a few times that I feel like we're going a little bit too quickly with rank 4s, and I stand by that, but the content itself has been excellent. I think the only content that was great was Ares. That's fair. Ares was amazing. But I enjoyed all of Ordeal and Epoch. Not that I can ever remember which is which. No! Come on. I'm probably gonna die with Spidey here. Nah. Played a little risky. Ordeal was fine, but it wasn't really like new content. That's fair. I mean, you could say the same about Epoch besides Ares. Epoch is Ares and Ordeal is Gauntlet, right? Thank you, Knight. Give me a new Crucible? Oh, I would love that. That's why you said Ares and not Epoch. That makes sense, Odai. I understand. Alright, Monkey, you want to throw that? Hey, 1-2, what's up? Crucible 2.0 will be out eventually, with Act 8 bosses and then Act 9. I would love to see more of the Crucible format. I wouldn't mind like a Labyrinth of Legends Crucible, or an Abyss Crucible. That would be great. How many fights left are there? Okay, last one. Yeah, that is a very satisfying way to do it. A said maybe for that. Rank 3 Atuma with rank 3 DeathlessGuilly with 100% HP. What SIG is there, Gilly? Because she does have healing from the SIG. If it's a high SIG, I could maybe see it. I mean, it's worth a report either way, I'd say. If you explore 9.2 fully, you might be able to do 2 rank 4s, sitting on 1 for now since you can't decide on any one now. Nice one, too. It is easier to decide when you have 2 banked. It's not quite as much pressure. Alright, what's this guy got? Blocking reverses controls. What's the point of the placebo? Conflictor. I'm not sure I understand why this placebo is here. Oh, because of Don't Interrupt Me, right. C6 now, Nugget? Nice. I'm hoping to be able to push back up there tomorrow. I don't know, though. I was getting it back up pretty easily before. Come on. Alright, this is turn off protection. Yesterday you dropped a quantum and then went on a winning streak this morning. Well, I'm glad you made it back up there. But that does suck going all the way down there. Aren't Medusa and Black Bolt like married? Would this qualify as domestic violence? I really don't want to lose these bleeds. I think I saved it. Yes. Alright, well I'm definitely going to lose him that time if he's stalling that long. Whoa. Forgot about that node. Okay. 2 more paths and then on to Lotan. Another protection path. Striker, and you need no buffs. Other than buffs with no effect, okay. Oh, well the defender has no buffs. Armor break immune, but they will gain armors. So armor shatter would be good. Thanos will do well, and then some kind of nullifier. And snowballing. Eey. Been 200 points for like 3 weeks. Alright, let's grab those 3 for the path. And then what is the boss looking like? Crouching stun, counterpunch, underhanded comment. The defender can block unblockable, cannot be inflicted with crush. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay, so you just can't get around her auto block. Down and out. Okay. Some strong Mystic should do well. Let's go Shathra. Shathra's not as good for Medusa, just because the atrophy doesn't do anything. I complete act content the same way you do, one chapter at a time. Thinking about waiting to complete to hold the offer, but 15k units is a no. Yeah, 15k is a lot. Not worth it for me. They used to sell rank 3s for like 1,000 USD. Yeah, they used to sell rank 3 5 stars for like 1,000 USD. It is wild to see how it progresses that way. And remembering that makes it a lot easier to pass on these sorts of sales. Because it won't be all that long until rank 3 7 stars are pretty commonplace. Or, I guess rank 4s. Whoa, what? Okay, that's not actually that much damage on block. Not bad. Up until everyone had 10 plus rank 3s, it was still like 500 to 1,000 for sales. Yeah, they keep it as high as they can for as long as they can, for sure. 15k for rank 4 isn't that bad, realistically. Yeah, it's not horrible value for where we are right now. But by July 4th, it's not going to be very good. Just not at all interested. That's how I feel. Ooh. That and the timing with the next sale coming out and the uncertainty. Yeah. Have the units, but Heart of Fire on July 4th will be a better use of your units. I completely agree. And the point of Heart of Fire is to have people spend down the units they got from spring cleaning. Like, they even said as much. Don't have units and you're not spending cash? Well, then that makes it a much easier decision for you. Yeah, I wasn't really at all tempted by the chapter offer. Let's get a little bit of regen going. Unless it's a Hulkling. I feel like a lot of people have that, the one champion that are like, I will spend if we're gonna get a lot of this. Hey, Pixie Belle. How are you doing? Beefy as well, what's up with you? Wasn't going to spend previously, but you wanted Longshot. Longshot is the champion that I'm most sad that I missed on. I'd love to have him. Just dropping a like, catch you later. Well, thanks for stopping by, Pixie. I'm sure I'll see you in someone else's stream before too long. Go for another special one. Let's hope that'll be a special too. Not too bad. Showed Nugget a screenshot earlier of during the drafting phase. It said you found a match and popped up accept or decline. Like during the draft? That's weird. I guess enjoy that screen while you can, because it's going away before too long. Is this guy metal? Yeah, he is. Is Medusa metal? No, she is not. Have 4 paths left, going to do 1 every day, and then do openings when the sales hits. Maybe some money in the game will make your openings better. I certainly hope you get something good. Is it? Yeah, they're removing that dialogue before too long. Since it is somewhat abused by people at the top, getting specific matchups which they don't like. Alright, save the bleeds. Not too bad. Growler. Let's go with Thanos. He's got the miss counter. I'm not an enormous fan of Thanos' miss counter. It's short enough that I often don't realize it's fallen off. But at least with Prowler, you can just block the last hit. And you're guaranteed. Let's clear these protections. Alright, nice and easy. Still sometimes get your ass kicked by mags. It's heavy unstoppable in the special 2 specifically. Yeah, the special 2 is weird on its timing for sure. And the unstoppable makes it not as easy to punish the heavy for sure. If you go in with a metal, you're really in trouble. I always forget that Thanos' ability to start with charges is only on the first fight of the quest, because I so rarely am doing quests. Hey Jeff, how's it going? I'm just cruising through 9.2, almost to low tan. Ooh, I forgot about that node. Oh, he's alive. I completely set my phone down. Alright, on to Medusa. Honestly, I'm not even gonna swap. Medusa. I love Medusa. I'm so happy I have her at rank 4. Oh, second. Crouching stun, counterpunch. Oh, right, counterpunch. Ah. No, I'm stunned. Let's get some staggers up. That might be the best way to handle this. All right, but down and out. There's some damage. Well, never mind. Alright, auto block's coming up. Ah. Oh, wait, why did my parry not work there? Oh, come on. I'm gonna get stunned here, but I should have enough health. Maybe not. Maybe not with that. Never mind. Let's see, the True Strike isn't going to work here. There we go. One more path, and then it's Lotan time. Wolf or Tigra? For what, Frosty? Personally, I would prefer Wolf over Tigra for most things, just because Tigra... I was saying it earlier, but she's not really my favorite, the way you have to play her. Ooh, armor breaks. Oh, this is going to be a fun path. In general, that's so hard. I mean, if you're really an extremely strong Tigra player, she's probably going to do better for you than Wolf. But she has a much higher skill floor than the Wolf. Let's try out Fox. And then the boss is Karnak. You like water? I know Kung Fu. I don't remember that node. Start with a root, and if you dex 6 times, it's removed. Wow. 6 is a lot. Oh, and then there's this one too. Stage fright. This might be a kind of obnoxious fight. Need to... let's go with Jugs for the Unstoppable and Attunement, or not Attunement, Onslaught, just because he's insane. Then I'll swap out someone maybe for StarkSpidey. I don't know, figure it out. Gonna go with Wolf, you really like him? That's honestly the biggest factor. If you rank up... wait, they're armor break immune? Oh, I didn't even notice that. That sucks. Gotta get to a special 3. Alright, I guess Thanos is probably going to do better for me. Brought Rinchor for Karnak, but wound up soloing him with Storm and didn't need him. I'm kind of curious how that fight's going to go. That Be Like Kung Fu node is interesting. Wait, why is he not armor break immune anymore? Clearly I need to reread these nodes. Hey, Minnow. How's it going? Let me reread this. Is this armor break immunity conditional? Oh, you just have to knock him down? That's a lot easier than I thought. That messed with the timing. Not going to be able to shatter him until the special 3. Or not, I guess? Why did that one stick? Okay, clearly I just don't understand these nodes. One more of these cycles, and then I can actually do some damage. Walrus, hey, how's it going? Hey, Sim, what's up? I was kind of lurking there at the end while I was doing my own. Saw you got a mutant gem, is that right? Do you know who you'll be using it on? Also, how did Lotan go? Lotan went great, nice. I'm up to her quest after this path. Looking forward to getting back in. Fortunately, I found a video that has a very helpful table in it detailing all of her phases. So I will have that up for sure. There he goes. Had a good guide to follow? That's right. I've already got the tab open. Need to knock down every 20 seconds to remove armor break immunity. Then lights for chase to apply armor break, repeat cycle until dead. Well, once I have armor shatter up, I should be pretty much fine. And I think without the miss I can get it off a special one easier. Yeah, there it goes. Now it should be smooth sailing. Honestly, there's no need to go for another special 3. He's just gonna die off of this. That damage is nutty. 0, how's it going? I'm doing quite well. I'm on the last path of 9.2.5, so almost up to Lotan. Making pretty good time tonight. Medusa is fun? Oh yeah. I do not regret rank 4ing her over Thanos. Thanos is great. Arguably Thanos is stronger, but I just enjoy Medusa a lot more. StarkSpidey has 0 health, so this should go down quite quickly. Finished 9.2 yesterday. 0, how did it go? Got a unique rank 4. I am so curious. How was Lotan for you, 0? Trying to think of who that unique one might be. Torn between Ironheart, Silk, and Medusa to rank 4. There's a very good chance that Silk will be my next rank 4. I've been mostly contemplating between Silk and Penny. Oh no, I gotta get the knockdown before it goes unblockable. Ironheart will probably be your first tech rank 4. I do not have an Ironheart. I know some people that are enormous fans, especially Sim, but I have not really ever played her. For tech, my top two choices would probably be Penny and StarkSpidey. She's decent, I guess. How many fights in war have you taken with Ironheart, Sim? Like, about 1,000? Proud owner of a rank 4 Shocker. 0, that's crazy. How much damage does the heavy do? After a full ramp. Hey, Hussein, what's up? Get the knockdown early this time. Oh wait, but it's Psycho Man. He's gonna fail my ability accuracy, isn't he? Yep. Well, maybe I should go special 3. And I missed the Dex. Alright, I'm just gonna run to special 3. I'm not sure why Steadfast doesn't seem to work on auto blocks. Like, yeah, it consumed a Steadfast, but it didn't actually block. I wonder if that's a bug. Oh, he was back on special attack. This probably isn't even gonna armor shatter. Oh, it did. Probably should have gone Thanos for this. Closing in on 100? Wow, that is quite a few. Well, let's hope it sticks again. Your second most used champ of all time already. Is Void your first? I hope so. I don't know who my most used is. I should check. I've got it broken down by season. Let's see. Probably Deathless She-Hulk. Took 24 with her in the first season I was here. Yeah. It's like Shothra was on her way to catching up though, which makes me quite happy. Max ramp, for Shocker, 400k heavy. Haven't tested the full 150 yet. Everything in Realm Legends dies before you can get there. That is crazy. Just in case you weren't absolutely sure that they were gonna die. Psycho Man gives you PTSD from the Mutant Karinas challenge. Yeah, he was a pain there for sure. Let's grab Spidey. Of course it's Void. Well, that's what I thought, but you never know. Wait a minute. Is that a Star Wars reference? Knowing the person who writes it, I'm 100% sure that's a Star Wars reference. Okay, so Dex and Root a bunch of times. Don't get knocked down. Curious about this one. Oops. Well, there goes all of my... damage. Okay, how did I get rid of it there? Nice job on the dust fight. Oh, thanks, Sim. Nice to have another option other than you. Oh, it was pretty straightforward. Silk makes quite a few of these fights very easy. Oh. Okay, is that charge not displaying correctly? Because that was at 1 the entire time. Oh, I completely forgot I have to actually knock him down. Wait, is he special 3 locked? That makes things easier. I guess he is. Who would I rank 3 between Kushala, Shothra, Spiral, Wolf, and Hood? Only Wolf and Hood are duped. 0, I am such a Shothra fan. I would personally go with Shothra over just about any other champion in the game. But other than that, I don't have a ton of experience with Wolf and Hood, but I know they're both very strong. My personal ranking would probably be Shothra, Spiral, then Kushala. And like I said, I can't really say too much about Wolf and Hood. Kushala, I don't know. I've never... I thought I was going to love her. And I didn't end up having quite as much fun with her as I thought. Oh yeah, this guy's special 3 locked. That makes it a lot easier. Fun boss, eh? Yeah, it's an interesting one. The special 3 lock makes it quite a bit easier. I think you should get rid of only the first route by dexing. Every other route, it's probably better to get rid of it with a special. That was kind of the rhythm I got into there. I wonder if we'll see that on more difficult content ever. Hey, class. How's it going? What's up, Zemo? Been a minute? Yeah, that's right. Took Photon to rank 4 from 9.2 and just took Ma to rank 3. Can't pull a 7-star Serpent, so you're going to give 66 to Null and taking him to rank 3 next. Very nice, Zemo. Congratulations on the Photon. What's up, DTM? Kushala in 3rd place even after she's been so dominant in war lately? Like I said, Zero, she's definitely strong. Just, I don't know, her playstyle hasn't really been my favorite. And part of that might be because mine's been unduped forever. And that makes her build up quite a bit easier, but you know, it's just my feelings. Oh, doesn't she have linked nodes or trap nodes or something? Terax and is that Sentry? Yeah. Okay, so let's go down this path first. What are these guys'? Why do the all nodes show up before the path specific ones? Okay, this is the protection path. Petrify, Wither, or Suppression. Okay, maybe Deathless She-Hulk. Oh, Power Sting, Slow, or Weakness also. Oh, it's just the EQ node. Down and out. Okay, so Titania, Deathless She-Hulk should work well. Yours is also unduped, so I guess she's not the best idea. What do you feel about Spiral? Spiral's great, but I wouldn't mind having Shothra up unduped. There's 2 components to it. The first is the regen, which is very nice, but doesn't come up a ton outside of like story content, which who really cares. War, it is kind of nice. It saved me a potion or 2 a couple times, but I wouldn't consider that critical. And then the vulnerability is handy, but I wouldn't say it's a game changer, really. And I guess when she's defeated, you get an extra one, but that doesn't happen all that often. Okay, so Titania, Deathless She-Hulk, and then let's grab all my, what's it called? Lotan options. I'm not sure how well Shothra would do. Oh, Shothra would do very badly, actually. What's a good rotation for Shothra? You always want to start with a special one. So combo up to special one. I usually like to do a second special one to get up to usually about 400 or so wasps. And then cycle special twos until you need more wasps and weave in a special one every once in a while. Special two is where most of the damage comes from. And depending on the fight, you might need a few more special ones. If it is a matchup where you're taking a ton of energy damage, the special 3 is pretty nice. But most of the time, it's not necessary. Heavy cancel into your specials? Yeah. As long as you have some wasps up, you pretty much want to always be heavy charging. And since the atrophy turns off stand your ground, you can heavy spam at the corner as much as you want. And her heavy reach is insanely long. Hey, Shothra is an incredible champ. And with the unblockable on the special 2, you can also just do a like heavy charging from far away and throw that into nothing. That works well. You can also use the striker to cancel your heavy charge. There's a lot of ways to get around it. There's also one little thing that I like to do a lot that I don't know if is intended or not. So I don't know that I want to say it, just in case it's not intended. But it opens up quite a few more possibilities for her. No. Do you consider Shothler to be the best Mystic right now? Best is very subjective. She's certainly my favorite. But she's usually not the best, like, Serpent counter. Although she works very well as a Serpent counter. Whisper it for us Shothler users? Nah, I mean, it's probably intended. Well, maybe. I don't know if it is or not. I really have no idea. And I really don't want it to go away. But in general, like, Atrophy is a really good utility. And it's a strong Atrophy too. Like, just turning off buff duration by 60%. That's pretty huge. Unless I miss something, no one's immune to Atrophy. So it's a very helpful way to get around obnoxious buffs that might punish you for nullifying or neutralizing or whatever. Best Serpent counter is probably Isophene. Like, yeah, even when it comes to that, that's a pretty specific use case, but it's an arguable subject. So something as broad as Best Mystic is definitely hard to speak on. But I will say for sure she's my favorite. I've been taking a lot of the annoying War Serpents with her too. At least last season at the end I was. Nice and easy. Spiral's a better counter. If I were to say generally the best Serpent counter, it's probably Spiral. Just because she shuts down like every aspect of it. Ooh, a Mephisto? I didn't really plan on that. Maybe I should have brought Torch. Shield or Mantis Strength E? Well, who do you like more? They're both very good. Alright, there's the Withers. Oh, we didn't mean to do that. Hey, there he goes. Shields put in so much work in 9.2. There were a bunch of paths that she would be good for. I used her once, but there were a lot more that she would have been... I would have used her if she was rank 3. Really don't enjoy Mantis's playstyle? Then I would recommend Shield. Shield definitely does well in Battlegrounds in the right meta. You didn't bring in Photon for this path? Well, I only got 7-star Photon like 2 weeks ago, and she's not awakened. And like rank 1, so no, I did not bring in Photon. Count is really good for Lotan, I'm sure. Sadly, I do not have a Count Nefaria. Oh, what? Wasn't sure if I'd have time to get the fear up. Oh, forgot about down and out. Another accidental striker. And now that means the protection's going to be up for a while. Want to throw that? Thank you. Oh, did not realize that those fell off. You know, Super Scroll wouldn't be a terrible defender as a 7-star either. The guy can still be quite annoying. There he goes, finally. Just finished 9.2. Jeff, nice job. Got all ready to rank up Shavas or Deathless King Groot and notice you don't have enough T6 basic. Oh no. Had to wait until later. Fortunately, the Super Daily event is loaded with them now. Juan, what's up? The MCOC storyline is actually so well written. He does a very good job writing it, for sure. Down 110 points. Oh no, Juan, I'm sorry. Rank for the Death Twig? That would be... I'd be very interested to see that. Too many Mystic Nukes? There are a lot now. Right at the end, 2024 kind of became the Mystic year. This fight is going to be a pain. Where's the Wither at least? Oh. Okay, lesson learned. You can't fit a medium in there. At least he has like no health. Skill needs a lot of love. I do feel like it needs more than most other classes, but we do have Lumitrix now, who seems pretty solid, and Nick Fury is coming, so it's getting a little bit of love at least. Oh, are we up to the main event now? Really didn't plan this path. Got Titania for this fight and it was a breeze. I have Titania. But you're right, I didn't even look at who the defenders were. Honestly, I'm gonna stick with this team. Is this the encroaching stun path? No, this is the nodeless path. I wanted to start with the easiest. Get a feel for it again. Pig is useless here. I'm not so sure about that. I think I had a decent chance, a decent time with him on the beta. Okay, and before I go into this, I just want to shout out, if anyone has not done this yet, that... Where is... Oh, there it is. Simula's guide is incredible. Does a very good job of walking you through everything. And I highly recommend it. I'm going to have this chart open myself for it so I can remember everything. Hey, Robert, what's up? Now, I had a very good time with Silk on the beta for it. Let me full screen this. Oh, never mind. Let me theater mode this. Use Sim's guide too. It's the best in the business for sure. Okay, medium and special 1 for phase 1. It's a lot easier to get out of the maelstrom at the beginning now. Or it should be. just about made it. All right. You can't completely nuke her anymore, but I can get a 50%. Oh, not quite a 50%. Coming up on phase 2 in a second. Alright, now I need to get back against my wall, and then that's Light Force Striker, and you can get triple at once if you time it well. Alright, if you do combo straight into Striker, straight into another combo, you can get triple removals that way. Should be well over 66. Is this going to be enough? Yep. Okay, now we need to get between the wall and the maelstrom, parry, and special 2. And I prefer doing this on the far side. She is stunning me now. No. Get out. That second hit always gave me trouble. There we go. That was a free special 2. Oh, and she stung me. Go. All right, and now we need to stay in the maelstrom, dex, and heavy. But heavy is really only going to be off of Striker. Barely missed it. Ooh. Oh no! Ah, there goes the solo. Like when the faces are different lives. Yeah, I like that they've started doing that too, Sans. Speedrun. Well, yeah, like that was a pretty good run, but keep in mind, I played this fight a bunch to test it when it was for the CCP to check it out. It was a sick run, thanks, Zero. I've gotten the solo with most of the champs on this before. Oh. All right. Now for phase 5. All right. All right, this should do it. Just need to finish her off. Oh no, it might not be quite enough. No! 4%. There we go. All right, there she goes. Favorite anime? I haven't really seen any anime, Frosty. If you're talking about that is Aegon. That is a Cat Murdoch piece of art. All right, let's do that twice more now. I do hope I can get the solo. Wait, was there dialogue that I just skipped or not? I was kind of expecting there to be. I'll check next time. Let me go grab some water real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Beautiful offer. Yeah, quit out of that. No, thank you. All right, path 2. What is going to be the next easiest trap node? When the attacker fills a bar of power, she gains 2 desecrated charges. Wow. That's an obnoxious trap node. What's this one? Let's do Encroaching Storm next. Oh, stun is hardest by far? Okay, then never mind. I'll do this one next. Now, what is this path? Dot makes them immune. And when debuffs are done, they get power. You want to crit. Shuri might be good for this. Alright, who are my good guaranteed crit options? Shuri has guaranteed crits and her debuffs don't expire naturally. StarkSpidey has a very high crit rate, but I won't want to go special 2. I'll definitely grab Silk and Titania. Excuse me. And then it wanted you to play with skills. Oh, Bullseye has guaranteed crits. Not a huge Bullseye fan, but let's grab him anyway. Bullseye? Nice, Frosty. I was thinking the same thing. Right, let's try out Spidey. Nice and easy. This is Starky food? Yeah, you know it. He might not have guaranteed crits, but he has very, very likely crits. Not bad. Starky eating good today? Starky eats good every day. Well, I guess maybe not versus a Venom. Although he still works fine versus Venom. Just, you know, class disadvantage and you can't evade. StarkSpidey was actually who I did my initial completion of Labyrinth of Legends with. And Venom was actually on that. You're a big Starky fan too, Frosty? Nice. Yeah, I have a long history with StarkSpidey. He's been one of my favorite champions since his release, honestly. Yeah, like this is quite a bit slower than StarkSpidey. No one beats Dazzler though. Is she your favorite? I really need to get her duped. Ooh, missed that one. Bullseye isn't fast overall. He's fast at killing you when he's on defense. Your favorite, very nice. I'd love to play her more, but until I get her duped, it doesn't seem... I don't really feel like I need her yet. Well, maybe this one should also be Bullseye. Now, if he was duped, I could counter the power save. That was a bit quicker. Bullseye still has a lot of value even after a year. Oh, yeah. Something tells me he'll have the kind of staying power that, like, Korg does, or Domino. Even with all the counters, you need to have a counter for him. Use Bullseye on several Autumn of Agony fights. Love not being able to miss. He's got very good utility, yeah. Guaranteed crits, anti-miss, permanent anti-miss, and pretty much permanent anti-evade. And anti-auto block. Alright, is that the last fight, or is there one more? Ooh, a photon, gross. Let's use Shuri here. Had the materials to rank 4 champ, but you haven't explored Epoch, so you're afraid of getting the same class. Whoops. Yeah, if you're going to explore it soon, it's definitely worth saving. Oh. Thought she was gonna go untouchable there. Not bad. Sort of content for you is about having so many options that someone says use Bullseye and you've got him. Use Ironheart, okay. Yeah, I enjoy trying out the different options, but there is something to be said for just having it easy. If you have to explain the nickname, yeah, kind of. Alright, I should probably figure out actually what this node is. I'll sub out for Ham. T6 basic is so hard to get. Chidera, if you're Valiant, the new Super Daily event has a ton. Like, more than one entire T6B every day. Actually, I'm going to pass on Ham. I'm going to grab She-Hulk instead. Forgot she wasn't on the team. Love milk? You have 3 cups a day? Sherbert, you must have strong bones. Alright, so what is this? When the attacker fills a bar of power, Lotan gains desecrated charges. While the attacker is in the Maelstrom, they are inflicted with a Power Steal passive, stealing 60% of a bar of power over 9 seconds. Okay, over 9 seconds isn't that bad. This cannot be reinflicted while already active. So while you're in the Maelstrom, she'll gain more power. And you'll need to do the removals more. Hey, King Shark, how's it going? Not sure if this will be a solo. Probably not if the last one wasn't, but you never know. Oh no! Oh, the timing on that was unfortunate. Yeah, this isn't going to be a solo. Oh, and I've got to actually dex this too. Alright, made it into phase 2 at least. Probably should have banked up a few more, what's it called? Charges. Come on, let me out, let me out. Okay. Yeah, against the wall, that's tough. Not as good as the last one, that's fine. Just finished your exploration of 9.2. Got a dupe on the wolf. Now you're trying to see who you should rank for between wolf and Geoth. King Shark, who do you like more? Personally, I'd probably go Geoth over wolf, but I know wolf has a lot of fans. Thankfully, your special one is easier. Yeah, the special one's a lot easier. Let's save Titania for the end. Go with She-Hulk. I didn't quite get the quick enough parry. Oh, I forgot that the first light attack also counts now. Ah, it's close. If you're quick enough on the parry and the light attack, you can get an extra. Alright, now I gotta stay in between and parry or special 2. Didn't mean to do that. Kind of unfortunate. Well, that was nice and easy. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. One more, please. There we go. Now stay in the maelstrom, decks are heavy. That. Oh, I could have heavied off of there. If I had noticed. Oh. A little unfortunate. No, that's not good. Get out. Come on, let me get out. That works. Oh no. Oh well, that was a good run. Alright, I just need to close out this phase and do phase 5. Mess it up again. Alright, there we go. Now I just need to do phase 5, which isn't... Honestly, phase 5 is easier than phase 4. Ooh, maybe not with the power gain though. Oh. Ah. Alright, how about you throw that again? Whoops. Don't crit, please. I'm not gonna get her to 35 or to 33. I mean. Do that. Alright, is that going to do it? Oh, it's going to be close. There we go. Path 2 done. Alright, one more. Kind of surprised that there wasn't dialogue on that last node. There usually is. Whoops. Not there just yet. Alright, the final path. Then I can open up some crystals. Alright, so this Encroaching Storm one. 25 seconds, you're stunned unless you're in a special attack. Pause when the Maelstrom, unless they're performing a special attack, or Lotan has the Corrupted Seal of Soul. I don't remember which one that is. That's probably the final phase. Always pause during Sanctified and during Lotan's special attacks. Okay, that doesn't sound horrible, but I've heard people say it's pretty rough. Okay, Scourge, Stun Immune. Pierce, Power Gain, and Armor Up. These are buffs. Not long, so Shothra might be good. Combo, remove some. Just knock down it all? Okay, this seems like a pretty straightforward path. Why don't you use your battle chips? I do every once in a while. When I need them, I do. But right now, I mean, I'm good on gold, and there's nothing I'm wanting to spend units on at the moment. But if and when that happens, I will certainly pop them open. Combos of 5. Like a Quicksilver and North Star would be nice for that. Not going to worry about it too much. Let's just roll with those two for the path, and then bring 3 options for the boss. It's tough. You have to keep an eye on the stun timer. I definitely believe that it's a bit more tough, but it seems kind of forgiving, like the fact that it's paused during your special attacks. That's what always gets me about Encroaching Stun. Will I use them for Heart of Fire? I don't know yet, Frosty. That entirely depends on whether or not I think it's worth it. I will probably spend some units on Heart of Fire. But how many is going to be a question of how worth it I think it is. Oh yeah, people were asking about Shothra rotations. This guy is stun immune a little bit, so can't do everything, but and since this guy has so much energy damage, or at least he can, this might be a matchup where special 3s are worth it. But so far I haven't needed to. Holy melt, yeah. Shothra is pretty nutty. Terex is a really good matchup for her too. This one I'll use... Should I use Jugs for it? Lady Deathstrike doesn't like you throwing specials as much, so... I might just go with Jugs here. Oh, I did forget about that. Come on. This is gonna be a little on the slow side. Mount a special 3? Yeah. Do I have a power boost on or something? No. I have 5 out of 5 MD though. And all these buffs are falling off. So that's where those random bursts of power come from. So late for you? Oh, right, you're East Coast, Frosty. Yeah, you might need to get some sleep. Yeah, let's go Shothra again. I don't know why you start with all that power though. And she's dead. 9.2 fight in 24 seconds. Admittedly, it is a Captain Marvel movie, so that's about as easy of a matchup as you can get. But still pretty crazy. You like that damage, Frosty? Yeah, I highly recommend any rank of Shothra to everyone. She is so good. Oops. So like here I can just heavy charge, and since it'll be unblockable, that's totally fine. Build up some more wasps. Nice and easy. Only have a 6-star, but still cooks a lot. Yeah, I was waiting for this Shothra for a very long time. I had tested her some, and I knew I loved her. And as soon as I got her, I rank 4'd her. She's a must-have for you now. I'm glad that you're on Team Chakra, Frosty. She's so fun, too. Like, I don't know. There's very few champions that I enjoy as much as Shathra. Now, this is another one where the special 3 would come in handy. I might end up throwing one depending on how much damage I take from this. Oops. No stuff. You could also go for nullifies here, but there might be a lot of buffs to keep up with. I forgot that he reduces the potency though. That does kind of suck. Well, I'm getting you to special 3 here. Kind of surprised I haven't done this matchup before. Well, that was the quickest path I've ever done. Alright, let's sub out Jugs. Jugs for hand. Alright, final Lotan fight. Last chance at a solo on the live server. Not really expecting it. She literally soloed the whole path. I did use Jugs for 2 fights. Right, so essentially encroaching stun, but a little bit more generous. Okay, let's go. Oops. Wait, why is the stun timer on her? That's kind of weird. It's a little bit close on the stun. All right, phase 1. Let's get back to the wall. Do some mega combos. There we go. Alright, wanna... Come on. Let me get out of here. Dump some power to manage that stun. Yikes, that was a lot of degen. Oh, nope. Go. Wait, oh. Oh, I must have been a bit slow on my combo. Well, that was a kind of scuffed phase too. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I could have gone in there. All right, stay in between parry and special 2. Oh, yikes. That was accidental. Alright, I want to make sure I have a full special 3 because the stun is almost up. Ooh, that was far closer than I wanted it to be. Alright, now stand Maelstrom and Dex. Yeah. Oh no, get out, get out. Start going for some intercepts. Oh, she's wounded. All right. Oh, so close. Bummer. Very good run nonetheless. Hey, Sans, you're done with work? Nice. Hope you can have a chill evening. I kind of like Titania for the final phase because since you do give her more power, you don't actually need to worry about intercepts at all. Which is something that I had forgotten, but I did realize it before. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get 33% off. Hey, let's go. Hey, Justin, what's up? Just in time. Now, I'm not going to do a rank 4 right now, but I will open pretty much everything, I think. Ooh, what do I want in terms of T6CC? I don't even know. I think there's some techs I want. Okay. Oh, the glass crystal. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Just in time. Ooh, that's a good one, Sans. Joey, how's it going? You been lurking? Okay. Oh, that's so close to an extra one. Let me pop open these. That might be able to get me enough. The 5-star shards never need ISO again. Well, Frosty, that's exactly why I do save them. Because I used it to target ISO, and I have for a while. I need 2 more 1,000. How can I get 2,000 more 7-star shards? That would be 1,000. Yeah, let's pop the... Oh, no, not that one. Gonna save that. Pop these nexuses just to get some shards. Do I care about isotypes? I don't think so. Have the most stacked of stacked... stacked what, Frosty? Like Crystal Stash? And then I should be able to buy 1,000 from the BG store if I need to. Ah, shards, okay. There's people that have a lot more than me. Oh, really? That close? don't think I have any other way to get that. I'll buy it from the Battlegrounds store. Excuse me. Yeah, I already got that. Oh, barely even have enough. Have almost 400 5-star crystals, another 404 crystals. Yeah, like in terms of hoarding, mine is not on all that crazy. Okay, 4 7 stars. There's still a number of good champs in the basic that I would like. A dust dupe would be awesome. Ooh, white tiger dupe wouldn't be that bad either. Rocket, that's like a SIG 60 or something. I think it still bugs what it'll say awakened, but I have him at a perfectly high SIG. That's not great. I saw a leader though. I wouldn't mind a leader. Am I looking for? Dust dupe would be nice. Ooh, SIGs on penny. That's not bad. But other than a dust dupe, what else would I want? Some of the newer Titan champs would be nice. SIGs on like Onslaught wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. There's a few good ones. A first time dupe on Photon would be very good too. Just took your dust to rank 4. First rank 4. Brendan, that's an awesome choice. I would love to have dust rank 4, but I kind of want her to be awakened first. That's a max SIG. I guess it's double Titan shards. Like a dupe on SasSquatch would also be good. Those bullseyes would have been a first time dupe. Okay, do I want to open the class crystal? Let me take a look at what the options are. So in terms of skill, SIGs on Korg, I guess, is alright. Yeah, there's not... Patriot would be new, but I'm not too worried about him. Okay, what about Science? First time dupe on Photon would be very good. New leader wouldn't be bad. Okay, Mystic. Hood would be very nice. White Tiger dupe wouldn't be bad. Sassy dupe. Okay, maybe we go Mystic. What about Cosmic? Cosmic, I'm not seeing anything that I'm all that missing. Tech, Punisher 99 would be good. Shocker dupe would be nice. New Prowler would be great. New Ironheart wouldn't be bad. Okay, maybe Tech is the play. I'll also see what's coming in the next pool update. Oh, I think that would be a first time dupe on Warlock also. For Mutant, dupe on Domino is still good. Dupe on Dust is good. Dupe on Negasonic maybe? Okay, and the next pool coming in from the Titan is these first 6. And the only one out of those I want is Nefaria. Okay, I think I'm going Tech. I think Tech is the play. All right. I was considering saving this, but let me switch it back over. There. Let's go tech. Number one pull out of the tech crystal would probably be maybe Prowler. Prowler or Shocker. Tech is also my favorite class, so hopefully there's a good option. A lot of the champions I called out are floating around there. Yeah. Sigs on Iron Man. Not exactly what I was looking for. Was that Sig 60? Well, that's a little unfortunate. The thing is, like, the real rewards from this are the catalysts. I'm not super worried about the crystals. Of course, I'd rather have good pulls than bad pulls, but like all the various catalysts are what I really care about. There is still a handful of relics I don't have, and even more that aren't duped yet. But I don't know off the top of my head which ones they are. Gamora. Okay, Gamora was already awakened, so that's not much. Okay, Titan. This is the last chance for a good pull. Please not Red Hulk. My last two have been Red Hulk. I would really love a Nefaria, a Scream, a Jack, a Koya dupe wouldn't be bad, Zola, Dazzler. Those are the ones that I would really like. Counting coming? I'd be very happy with that. Let's go. And that's a Sig 40 Beta Ray Bill. Well, not the greatest openings. But there's all the rank ups, so that in that regard it's good. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. 9.2 is done. Tomorrow I can get back into Battlegrounds. Doesn't look like the count. Yeah, it doesn't. Looks more like a space horse. Well, that was a little unfortunate, but like I said, the catalysts are the real reward. And those crystals didn't really do too much. But regardless, I am gonna call it there, and it looks like Max is on again. 1BG match, it's late for me, Frosty. I gotta head out. But thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by tonight. It was very fun. Lotan was a great fight. She's fun. The paths themselves are kind of boring, but gotta get through it. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you feel like heading over to Max's with me, there is the link. And feel free to hit him with the hashtag #ACK. But once again, thank you all. Hope you have a great rest of your night or day, and I will catch you later. See ya.